Ever found yourself utterly consumed by a BL series or movie where the connection between characters is so palpable, so electric, that it leaves an unforgettable impression? We're not talking about just any romance here. We're diving deep into the world of Japanese BL, exploring those standout movies and dramas that are renowned for their intense on-screen chemistry, their deeply compelling narratives, and the kind of passionate storytelling that truly sets them apart. If you're seeking Japanese BL that masterfully crafts irresistible connections and leaves you craving more, then you've come to the right place. Get ready to discover, or perhaps revisit, the dramas and films that prove just how impactful and utterly enthralling Japanese BL can be.
Double Mint.
The film delves into the unsettling reunion of two men bearing the same name, and a past that binds them inextricably. The story centers on Mitsuo Ichikawa, a seemingly ordinary man whose life takes a drastic turn when he receives a chilling call from his former high school classmate, also named Mitsuo Ichikawa. This unexpected reconnection forces the older Mitsuo to confront a shadowy past and a pivotal event that shaped both their lives. The younger Mitsuo, a dangerous and compelling figure, pulls the older man back into his orbit, revealing a complex web of past trauma and an inescapable connection. Double Mint masterfully explores themes of obsession, control, and the enduring power of a shared complicated history. As their paths intertwine once more, their relationship devolves into a volatile dance of power dynamics and psychological tension. This film is a raw and unflinching look at a bond that defies easy categorization, pushing boundaries and challenging perceptions of connection, loyalty, and the depths of human entanglement.
The shortest distance is round. Haruto, a somewhat isolated high school freshman, experiences a significant shift in his life when Aomar becomes his new teacher. Aomar's genuine care and attention create a unique bond with Haruto, leading to a personal diary exchange that fosters deeper emotional intimacy between them. However, a spontaneous kiss one evening creates unforeseen complications, ultimately leading to the dissolution of their burgeoning relationship. 3 years later, Haruto finds himself working as a male escort, burdened by debt. In this changed circumstance, he unexpectedly encounters Aomar once again, forcing him to confront the lingering feelings he harbors and the unresolved issues from their shared past. The film delves into Haruto's emotional journey as he grapples with the resurgence of his feelings for Aomar and the complex challenges of reconciling with their history and the different paths their lives have taken. It explores themes of first love, the consequences of impulsive actions, the complexities of adult relationships, and the possibility of finding a way back from past hurts. The Novelist, Spring Life. This film continues the story from the Novelist series. Kijima Ryo, a novelist who can no longer write, is now living with Kazumi Haruhiko. Their cohabitation is marked by a delicate balance as they navigate their evolving relationship. Kijima grapples with his creative stagnation and finds himself drawn to Kazumi in unexpected ways. The film explores themes of artistic struggle, dependence, and the quiet intimacy that develops between two individuals living in close quarters. It delves into the complexities of their bond as they support each other through personal challenges and the nuances of their shared life, offers a more intimate and character-focused look at the evolving relationship between Kijima and Kazumi. It appears to delve into themes of creative block and the unexpected sources of connection and support that can emerge in close personal relationships. The film likely explores the subtle dynamics of their cohabitation and the emotional undercurrents that shape their bond as they navigate their individual struggles and shared life. It suggests a narrative that prioritizes character development and the quiet moments of intimacy and understanding between two individuals.
The Cornered Mouse Dreams of Cheese.
Kyoichi Otomo has lived his life in a state of romantic passivity, never truly pursuing or deeply engaging in his relationships with women. His predictable routine is disrupted by the unexpected confession of love from Wataru Imagase, a younger man who was his underclassman in university and has harbored feelings for Kyoichi for a long time. Initially taken aback and somewhat resistant to this unexpected advance, Kyoichi hesitantly allows Wataru to enter his life. As they begin to spend more time together, an unfamiliar sense of intimacy and a unique connection start to develop between them. Kyoichi, accustomed to a certain emotional distance, gradually finds himself drawn to Wataru's persistent and devoted affection. The film intricately portrays Kyoichi's internal awakening as he grapples with these new feelings, contrasting them with his past experiences in love. It delves into themes of self-discovery, the often unpredictable nature of attraction, and the profound impact of unwavering devotion on someone who has never truly been pursued. The narrative explores the shifting power dynamics and the evolving emotional landscape of their relationship as Kyoichi confronts his ingrained patterns and begins to understand the potential for a deeper connection.
More than words.
Hate It But You Can't Ignore It, a series that delves deep into the intricate tapestry of human connection, a drama that transcends typical labels. This isn't just a love story, it's a poignant exploration of how our most significant relationships evolve through the years. The series beautifully follows the lives of three childhood friends, Mieko, Makio, and Eiji. From the tender complexities of adolescence right into the challenging waters of adulthood, their bond faces every test. Mieko, an aromantic female protagonist, finds a unique kinship with Makio, a popular classmate. Their circle then expands to include Eiji, a gay co-worker, solidifying a trio whose connection becomes the very heart of the narrative. A masterclass in portraying a love triangle that defies conventional expectations, highlighting the nuances of friendship, romantic feelings, and the subtle yet powerful impact of societal expectations. As their lives intertwine through high school and beyond, forming a close, almost inseparable bond, their relationship eventually reaches an emotional turning point. It's a journey that threatens to drive them apart, forcing them to confront their true feelings and the more-than-words connections that bind them. This is a series that will make you reflect on the fluid nature of love, friendship, and identity itself.
Mood indigo.
Stepping into a world of complex relationships and artistic struggles, the series unravels a story that begins with a chance reunion at a funeral. Shiro Kido, an editor navigating his own professional frustrations, unexpectedly crosses paths with Ryo Kijima, a former classmate. In their student days, Kijima was a celebrated literary talent, even earning a significant prize for his novels. Kido, initially envious, eventually put aside his own writing aspirations after recognizing Kijima's extraordinary gift, leading him down a different path as an editor. Now, years later, Kido observes that Kijima, despite his past success, seems creatively stalled, facing a profound writer's block. In a moment of shared vulnerability and professional desperation, Kido offers Kijima an unconventional opportunity. As they collaborate closely on these intense projects, a powerful and undeniable connection begins to form between the two men. Their shared artistic endeavors and profound professional closeness lead to a deep emotional intertwining. The series then explores the compelling and at times consuming nature of their evolving relationship, delving into their psychological states and the sacrifices made in pursuit of both art and connection, particularly as Kijima grapples with personal suffering and creative hurdles. Stepping in. When It Rains, It Pours. A series about two men stuck in unfulfilling relationships. The main character lives with his long-term girlfriend. While they get along, he secretly feels frustrated by her low physical affection. One night, the protagonist accidentally sends a message to the wrong email address who happens to be his coworker. To his surprise, he receives a reply. As they chat back and forth, his mysterious pen pals up about his own romantic troubles. What begins as a simple message quickly develops into an open and freeing connection between two people who desire love and intimacy. With elegant writing and poignant introspections, When It Rains, It Pours tells a compelling love story. It explores emotions deeply, helping us understand the characters, their inner conflicts, and their repressed desires. The romance has a dreamy sense of serendipity, as if an invisible thread brings two soulmates together. It's one of the best series 2025 had yet, making it a must-watch. Tokyo in April is. The series masterfully explores the intricate dance of first love and unspoken truths when two souls reunite after a decade apart. The narrative centers on Kazuma, who, after returning from America, begins a new corporate job. To his surprise and delight, he finds himself reunited with Ren, his former middle school best friend and very first love, who now happens to be the top designer at the same company. It's their first meeting in 10 years since an abrupt, unresolved farewell. While Kazuma is eager to rekindle their past closeness, Ren carries the weight of unspoken feelings and a fear of rejection, leading him to act distant and evasive about their shared history. Despite this initial tension, an undeniable pull remains, and the two begin to reconnect. Tokyo in April is. Beautifully portrays the delicate balance between present pleasantries and a rocky, unaddressed past. As these former best friends navigate the complexities of their renewed connection and the lingering emotions that refuse to fade.
The Novelist.
The series introduces us to Kazumi Haruhiko, a university student whose life takes an unexpected turn after a bicycle accident. The incident results in an injury to the arm of Kijima Ryo, a renowned novelist. Faced with no insurance or funds to cover medical expenses, Haruhiko finds himself in a predicament. It's then that Kijima presents an unusual offer. Rather than financial compensation, he requests Haruhiko's assistance as a dictation assistant, helping to transcribe his latest novel. What begins as a practical arrangement quickly evolves. Haruhiko is initially surprised by the nature of the stories Kijima dictates, tales that are intensely mature and delve into complex themes. As their professional closeness deepens through this intimate creative process, the novelist masterfully explores the intricate layers of their developing relationship, blurring the lines between work and a burgeoning, unexpected connection. It's a story that challenges perceptions and builds a unique bond born from circumstance and shared artistic endeavors.
My Personal Weatherman.
The series cleverly explores the hidden dynamics of a live-in arrangement. At first glance, Segasaki Mizuki is a popular and charming TV weatherman, beloved by his viewers. However, behind closed doors he maintains a surprisingly dominant and particular persona. His housemate Yo Taneda, a struggling manga artist, knows this private side all too well. Their unique living situation is built on a peculiar contract. In exchange for food and shelter, Yo must obey Segasaki's every command. This setup creates a fascinating power imbalance and a simmering, complicated connection between them. It delves into their daily lives, showing how their unusual agreement shapes their interactions and gradually reveals deeper layers of their personalities and vulnerabilities. It's a story that explores unspoken desires, misunderstood intentions, and the subtle ways two seemingly disparate individuals become intrinsically linked. You'll witness the unfolding of a truly unique relationship, characterized by its intriguing push-and-pull dynamic and the unexpected moments of genuine affection that emerge from their unconventional bond. Cherry Magic. The series cleverly explores the hidden dynamics of a live-in arrangement. At first glance, Segasaki Mizuki is a popular and charming TV weatherman, beloved by his viewers. However, behind closed doors he maintains a surprisingly dominant and particular persona. His housemate Yo Taneda, a struggling manga artist, knows this private side all too well. Their unique living situation is built on a peculiar contract. In exchange for food and shelter, Yo must obey Segasaki's every command. This setup creates a fascinating power imbalance and a simmering, complicated connection between them. It delves into their daily lives, showing how their unusual agreement shapes their interactions and gradually reveals deeper layers of their personalities and vulnerabilities. It's a story that explores unspoken desires, misunderstood intentions, and the subtle ways two seemingly disparate individuals become intrinsically linked. You'll witness the unfolding of a truly unique relationship, characterized by its intriguing push-and-pull dynamic and the unexpected moments of genuine affection that emerge from their unconventional bond. Love is better the second time around.
Business editor Miyata Akihiro invites successful university professor Iwanaga Takashi to write a column for his publication. Upon meeting in person, Miyata discovers it's not their first encounter, since Iwanaga was his first love way back in high school, under a different family name. Iwanaga seems thrilled to reconnect with Miyata, but Miyata would rather avoid him, as in still-to-be-explained circumstances, Miyata broke off their relationship completely and tried to move on. With his busy schedule and a girlfriend to boot, Miyata's normal world starts to unravel and collide with his past as he unwillingly works with Iwanaga. Can Miyata and Iwanaga start all over again?
My Beautiful Man Season 1 and 2.
A drama series following Hira, a quiet loner, and Kiyoi, the popular and seemingly aloof king of their school, who develop a romantic relationship. Season 1 explores the initial stages of their relationship, with Hira being drawn to Kiyoi and becoming his errand boy. While Kiyoi is initially cold and dismissive but gradually shows a more human side. Season 2 delves deeper into their relationship, focusing on their challenges and growth. The story deviates from the conventional BL drama, intriguing me with its dark and sinister undertones, the excellent follow-up that explores the complex characters and their fascinating dynamics. The sequel fleshes out the couple and makes me more receptive to their unconventional relationship. This well-written BL drama includes offbeat humor, emotional confrontations, and surprisingly sweet moments, making it an iconic series.
The End of the World.
The world is thrown into chaos when the public learns that in just 10 days' time, a massive meteorite will hit the Earth, likely wiping out the entire human race. This horrific news has sent a young man working in a dead-end office job named Masumi Nishina into shock, but he soon makes peace with his destiny and decides to return to his college library, where he intends to read books in a tranquil setting while he waits for the end to come. But this decision proves to be a major mistake, as it is here he is reunited with the man who ruthlessly broke his heart, Ritsu Kusakabe. Back in college, they were both in the same publishing club, but parted ways bitterly. Masumi Nishina had hoped he would never have to set eyes upon Ritsu Kusakabe again, so cruel was the latter's rejection, while Ritsu Kusakabe went on to become an IT hotshot. But with the clock ticking and just days remaining until the world comes to an end, they start to wonder if they should perhaps reignite their romance and fill the remainder of their lives with passion.
Our Youth.
It explores the complexities of high school life and evolving emotions. The series introduces us to Jin Minase, an exemplary and studious high school student who prefers to maintain a distance from any trouble. His world is seemingly very different from that of Haruki Hirakawa, a perceived delinquent known for leading the school's troublemakers. Jin lives his life as a quiet observer, consciously avoiding involvement with those he sees as problematic. However, their paths unexpectedly collide when Jin uncovers a significant secret belonging to Haruki. This revelation shatters Jin's preconceived notions and draws the two into an intimate and unforeseen connection. Our Youth beautifully portrays how these two individuals, from seemingly opposite ends of the social spectrum, navigate their developing relationship. It delves into themes of vulnerability, understanding, and the surprising ways people can find common ground and deep connection despite their initial differences. Get ready for a nuanced exploration of a bond that challenges perceptions and defines their formative years.
Old-fashioned cupcake. A drama that proves it's never too late to rediscover joy and connection. The series introduces us to Nozu, a seasoned salaryman in his late 30s who finds himself stuck in a quiet, uninspired routine, feeling the weight of his predictable days. His life takes an unexpected, sweet turn thanks to his younger, yet highly capable, subordinate, Togawa. Observant and caring, Togawa notices Nozu's weariness and, in a surprising gesture, suggests a unique antidote: regular visits to various dessert shops. What starts as a simple effort to cheer Nozu up, involving delectable pastries and shared moments, slowly blossoms into something much deeper. Old-fashioned cupcake beautifully portrays the gentle evolution of their relationship. As they share more time together, indulging in treats and quiet conversations, the subtle dynamics between them shift. It's a story about finding comfort, understanding, and an unexpected spark in the most ordinary of places, showcasing a mature romance that unfolds with warmth, sincerity, and an irresistible charm.
I hear the sunspot.
The drama beautifully explores the power of communication and acceptance. The story centers on Sugihara Kohei, a university student who often finds himself isolated due to his hearing disability. Misunderstandings and challenges in integrating into campus life lead him to keep an emotional distance from others. However, Kohei's world begins to change when he encounters Sagawa Taichi, a person brimming with cheerful energy and outspoken kindness. Taichi, with his empathetic spirit, offers Kohei a comfort and reassurance that his hearing loss is not a burden or a fault. These simple, kind words cut through Kohei's usual defense mechanisms, gradually opening his heart to a connection he never thought possible. I Hear the Sunspot then delicately portrays their evolving relationship. As they navigate the intricacies of communication and understanding, their bond grows into something profound, a unique connection that transcends conventional labels. This transformative relationship irrevocably changes Kohei, showcasing how empathy, patience, and genuine acceptance can lead to a deeply meaningful and enduring bond.
Asen's love returns.
This series brings us back into the wonderfully unconventional lives of Haruta Soiki and Moki Ryota, now navigating the everyday adventures and hilarious mishaps of their newly married life. Just as they are settling into their domestic bliss, an unexpected new challenge arises: the return of Musasha Kurosa, Haruta's former boss and once persistent suitor. Musasha re-enters their lives in a surprising new role, adding another layer of charming complication to Haruta and Moki's already unique relationship. Asen's Love Returns masterfully blends its signature slapstick humor with genuinely touching moments of affection and understanding. It explores the realities of long-term relationships, communication, and the enduring power of love amidst comical misunderstandings and heartwarming reconciliations. Consuming Allure. The film centers on Katsuragi, a driven professional whose life takes a devastating turn, leading him to a point of crisis. He encounters Yoda, a mysterious figure who intervenes in his darkest moment. This intervention leads to Katsuragi's confinement and involvement in intense, unconventional practices led by Yoda. Through these experiences, Katsuragi begins to confront his inner turmoil and develops a complicated relationship with his captor, causing him to reevaluate his previous state of mind and the nature of his connection with Yoda. The narrative explores themes of profound distress, the instinct for self-preservation under extreme conditions, and the intricate bonds that can form in unexpected and challenging circumstances. It is a film that delves into intense and complex human experiences. It presents a narrative that examines how individuals cope with severe emotional distress and the unusual connections that can arise in such situations. The movie prompts reflection on themes of survival, the search for meaning in difficult circumstances, and the intricacies of human relationships when boundaries are pushed.